Begin with terminology, because a regenerative blower is not a rotary positive displacement blower.
It is also called a side channel or ring blower. A fast, non-contact impeller transfers energy progressively to a continuous gas stream.
This film uses regenerative for that principle and reserves centrifugal for the exact radial flow candidate under review.
A centrifugal blower guides gas into an impeller eye, accelerates it radially, and recovers part of that velocity as pressure in a housing or diffuser. Will shape, stages, clearances, and package architecture vary widely.
One generic scroll drawing cannot represent every centrifugal fan, blower, and turbo compressor.
A regenerative blower recirculates gas through the interaction between an impeller and an annular side channel, adding energy repeatedly before discharge. The drawing is conceptual. It does not promise a universal number of loops, a hermetic channel, or identical porting across every single and two-stage design.
Now lock 1 gas duty.
Record composition, humidity, inlet temperature, altitude or inlet absolute pressure, density, actual or standardized flow, and the required pressure rise or vacuum. Keep static, total, differential, gauge and absolute pressure distinct. A bare value such as 400 millibars is not a complete duty point.
Category tendencies are useful only as a search map.
Side channel packages often serve modest flow with more pressure or vacuum than many ventilation fans, while centrifugal families span broad flow and pressure ranges. Their envelopes overlap, and multi-stage centrifugal equipment can extend far beyond a small side channel machine.
Exact curves decide.
The real operating point is where the machine curve meets system resistance. Filters, silencers, separators, pipe diameter, valves, diffusers, aeration depth, nozzles, leaks and process back pressure reshape that system curve. Maximum free flow and maximum pressure sit at different curve limits, never combine them as one operating condition.
Restriction and compression create heat. Reduced cooling flow can raise housing and discharge temperature, increase motor load, and move either machine outside its approved envelope.
Do not block an inlet, pinch a hose or close a valve as a demonstration. Relief, bypass or minimum flow, temperature monitoring and trip logic come from the selected manual and risk review.
Compare complete electrical input at matched duty and boundary.
Include motor, drive or controller, transmission, cooling fan and package auxiliaries where applicable. Nameplate power, no load current, peak efficiency and maximum pressure do not predict annual energy. Build a load profile, then evaluate every operating point with its control losses and useful process flow. Pressure and vacuum modes are different installations even when they use the same blower family. Inlet filtration, outlet silencing, relief direction, non-return protection, instrumentation and leakage requirements change. Define vacuum by absolute inlet pressure or a clearly referenced relative value, and keep hands, clothing and loose objects away from every live port.
Oil-free and non-contact are narrow mechanical descriptions.
They do not prove sterile, food-grade, breathable, oxygen-compatible, particle-free, gas-tight or maintenance-free output. Wet gas, liquid slugs, particles, corrosives, toxic or flammable gas, oxygen enrichment and explosive atmospheres each require explicit materials, seals, separation, certification and process hazard review. The package must be safe around people and stored energy. Guard rotating parts, protect hot surfaces, support piping, verify foundation and vibration limits, and manage tonal sound with declared test boundaries. Before service, stop, isolate and lock out every energy source, verify isolation, equalize pressure or vacuum, allow cooldown, and control remote restart. Release a traceable comparison passport, not a category slogan. It should identify both exact models, gas state, flow and pressure basis, full curves, common duty, temperature and power limits, sound boundary, protection devices, contaminants, installation loads, controls, maintenance access and acceptance method.
If any field remains unknown, request evidence before selecting either architecture.